Now, another thing I want to say that you definitely got to upgrade on your truck is definitely now, I would say definitely get rid of your 5.7 stock manifold and go with the 6.4 truck intake manifold. Now, if you're doing that, you might as well get it. Welcome back to another video. Happy Tuesday, and it's a beautiful day today here in Pennsylvania. Got a nice sunny day, not no rainy day like the last couple of days. And if you got a 4th generation Ram, what I'm going to be talking about today is I feel like these are the performance upgrade I feel like your truck definitely need and that you should do if you're trying to make your truck go fast, or if you're just trying to do a few bolt-on for your truck, and also overall get the best performance out of your truck. But before I get into talking about that, I want to say welcome back to the channel, guys. I definitely appreciate those who are subscribing to the channel. Definitely means a lot. If it's your first time on the channel and you're a fan of Mopar or car guy in general, definitely go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Support your boy, support the channel. Definitely appreciate that. This channel is based on this 2014 Dodge Ram that I have, and I'm planning on building one of the baddest Ram truck on YouTube, Ram 1500 truck on the YouTube. I don't really see much like that on YouTube. I know it's few of them on YouTube, but I don't really see much as compared to diesel. But I'm gonna be building one of the baddest truck, so you want to make sure you follow my journey and support the channel. So now, if you got a 4th generation Ram 1500, these are the upgrades that I definitely feel like it's necessary that you should be doing. I touch up on this topic a lot on this channel, but I'm going to be touching up on it again once again. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but I definitely feel like one of the things on these trucks that needs to be upgraded big time is I'm going to start with the cold air intake. If you got your cold air intake, definitely got to get an aftermarket cold air intake. Reason behind that is because obviously it's going to help your car a whole lot more better than your stock one. Also, it's going to give you a little bit of a performance boost, and definitely going to look way better on your car than that boring old looking stock OEM core intake that's on there. Now, it's not the best for, if I wouldn't say it's like if you're looking to get crazy amount of power, I wouldn't say the core intake going to be helping for help you as much, but it's definitely going to play a role in getting you there and stuff like that. Now, if you want something just for looks and just to overall make your car run a little bit better, then yes, the core air intake is the best option. Aftermarket core intake. Mine, I have the I think it's the Air Raid core intake I have on my truck right now. Definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. Now, the next thing I would say is, if you know these trucks, like the OEM, I forgot, exhaust manifold, that's what it's called, exhaust manifold on here, they're about probably like 5-inch long, and they definitely are super restrictive. Definitely not the best, but I wouldn't say that you can't put that on you. I wouldn't say that you can't, if you want to keep it on your truck, you could, but I would say definitely look into getting some headers. Now, when I mean headers, I say definitely not shorty headers, or you keeping like the OEM ones on there. I'll definitely say to definitely get like long tube headers. Long tube headers definitely gonna be great for performance, sound, and overall gonna give your truck a little bit more of a better airflow and stuff like that. And definitely, now if you're getting some long tube headers, it's something I always mention that you definitely gotta do. If you're gonna do some long tube headers, now you gotta look into getting like an aftermarket exhaust system. Now, there's different kind of exhaust system out there that you can go with. Me personally, I think that AW catback exhaust definitely sound the best on these trucks. Now, you could do the long tube headers, AW catback exhaust, or you could just find yourself like a free flow exhaust system for your truck. That's definitely like an aftermarket. Definitely gonna be a 10 out of 10. It's gonna help you big time with performance and sound. Now, you're not gonna see crazy amount of power, but it's definitely gonna be way better than the stock one. As you guys know, the stock exhaust system on these trucks, even the muffler is super huge, super restrictive and stuff. Not the best, but I would start there with like things that I feel like you definitely got to upgrade right away. Now, another thing I want to say that you definitely got to upgrade on your truck is definitely, now I would say definitely get rid of your 5.7 stock manifold and go with the 6.4 truck intake manifold. Now, if you're doing that, you might as well get it ported. And now the reason why I'm saying like this is something that I feel like definitely is a must, because with all the mods that I just mentioned to you guys, all of that combined, you definitely gonna see a huge gain. Your truck gonna run a whole lot more better. Also, definitely gonna be way more responsive than you having like the stock 5.7 Hemi one. Like the stock 5.7 Hemi intake manifold that's on these trucks, I definitely would say it's not the best. Now, if you plan on keeping it, you could, that's up to you, but I just feel like the 6.4 truck intake manifold, majority of these Ram 1500 trucks, they switch over to like the 6.4 truck intake manifold. Now, all of these, like I would start from there if you plan on making some power or just trying to do a couple changes both on mods to your truck. I feel like these are things that's definitely necessary for you to do if you got a 5.7 Hemi Ram, like the 4th generation Ram. And then also, now one last thing I want to touch up on that is a must that you got to do is the gears. Gears is definitely another thing too for you to do on your truck. Now, I think there's 2 different kinds that you can do, but that depends on your preference or whatever you're trying to achieve with your truck. Now, after that, I would say to get a custom tune. And now the custom tune definitely going to be something that's going to help with everything I mentioned. Now, all of this stuff, you don't really have to do everything that I said. I would just but most of the time, if you plan on making your truck fast or trying to get a better performance out of your truck, I would definitely recommend you doing everything that I mentioned. Now, it's the best route for you to go starting off, I think, for if you got these 4th generation Ram, to get the best performance out of them. Majority of Ram 1500 that I've seen on YouTube, 9 times out of 10, they all have done these stuff. And you know, if you like me, you got a stock truck trying to boost it or keep like whatever route you plan on going, I think this is the best way to go. And these are the things that I feel like definitely need to be changed. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I want to say I definitely appreciate you clicking on this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe and peace out.